Here. Just want to double check. Want to see you guys in the chat. All right, we're live. What's up, guys? It is Frankie here. This is the 2020 NBA Finals Game 1 post-game reaction show. And I was, man, if there was any doubt who the best team here in this series is, I think we saw it here tonight. And maybe that, I don't know if that's going to end up that way, but again, we got a clear indicator who the best team is. And it is at least who should win. And it's somewhat unfair because of all the injuries that happened tonight with the Heat. I mean, it's brutal for the Heat. You're already the underdog, and then you lose Dragic, and I'm hoping he's okay. Well, that's it. Lakers, baby. It looks like it here, man. Ranch, congratulations. Dragic is out, and Dragic has been such a key force in this team, getting as far as he was. I think he was their top scorer in the postseason. Bam goes out, and now Jimmy's on one leg. It's just, and Jimmy, your top star, probably the best player on this team, he's out. I mean, your three best players. Yeah, the Reds, I was brutal to listen to the Reds like that. But all of those things happening at once, for the Heat, it's just a complete nightmare situation there for Miami. And you saw the Lakers tonight take control. And crazy, in the first quarter, Miami was scoring well. The Lakers were not shooting well from three. And then all of a sudden, somewhere like near the end of the first quarter, it flipped. And Los Angeles started to hit their shots. The Heat didn't. It ends the Lakers shoot 45% from the field as opposed to the Heat's 32%. The Lakers shot 39.5% from three as opposed to Miami's 32%. And the Lakers shot 92% from free throw as opposed to the Heat's 78%. And they're two big stars tonight. And crazy thing, and maybe it's not totally surprising considering the fact that, you know, as great as LeBron is, he doesn't always have the best game, but I would expect in NBA Finals that he would have. And LeBron was great tonight, 25, 13, and 9. One assist short of a triple-double. The real amazing thing to me was the best player tonight on the Lakers in a game, the best player on the team tonight in an NBA Finals game with LeBron James in it was Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, who we had wondered going in, was this guy going to come up big in the postseason? And he's delivered time and time and time again. He's answered that question many times over. 34 points, 11 for 21 from the field, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, hits all 10 of his shots from the free throw line. What do you think of the Marlins' first playoff wins in 2003? Good for the Marlins. As I told you, the Marlins are going to win the whole thing this year. I just have that weird feeling the Marlins are going to win it all this year. And so for the Lakers tonight, and I'll be right back just here for a second. So for the Marlins, for the Lakers, to get this done. For the Lakers to get this done here tonight was huge. It's unfortunate again that it comes in the because I already thought the Lakers were the best team. I feel like you didn't need Miami to have all these guys get hurt at once. But unfortunately that's the case. I hope all these guys are healthy. But obviously, if Miami is not going to get far if Dragic is out. If Dragic, Butler, and Bam are all out, then Miami's not getting far at all. And it is going to be a devastating. This series is going to go in 4. I don't think it's going to go in 4, though. Because I expect some of these guys to be okay. By the way, what we're watching right now, the Yankees are taking on the Indians. The Yankees are 8-6 right now in the bottom of the 7th. So, but it's unfortunate that all these injuries happened tonight for Miami. Because not only that, I mean, you have Dragic, Bam. You have Dragic and Bam combined for 14 points, and a lot of that was because they were hurt, obviously. And Jimmy Butler tonight, on one leg, shot well from the field, 23 points, but not enough when Anthony Davis and LeBron are scoring 34 and 25 respectively. When you have Tyler Hero, fine game, but he was 6 for 18 from the. I mean, Tyler Hero's plus minus. It's not all his fault, but Tyler Hero's plus minus tonight, minus 35. When Tyler Hero was out there, the Heat got outscored by 35. That is insanity. When Crowder was out there, he was a minus 21. Iguodala was out there for 25 minutes. He was a minus 25. It was just such an unfortunate matchup here tonight for Miami. They just got it seems like a mismatch here. It seems like a total mismatch, and I don't want to write it off yet. But just from game 1, it looked like that. I expect Los Angeles to get back in this. I expect Los Angeles to win a game here, but I expect Miami to eventually win a game here. Maybe they'll win tomorrow. Maybe they'll win on Friday. Maybe they'll win game 2 and split the series up. I still think the Lakers win in 6. But again, I did see some Lakers in 4 chants on Twitter, and it would make sense when you look at how it somewhat makes sense when you look at how dominant the Lakers have been. When you look at how dominant they were tonight and how great they've been all season long. And Miami, with all due respect to Miami, I don't think they came into that. I don't think they were the best team in the East, but they deserve to be here because they were the hottest team. They were the hottest team at the right time. It's been a Cinderella story for them, but we all thought eventually they were Goliath. They were David, and they ran into Goliath. And the Lakers tonight. Now I know how David and Goliath ends, but point made. The Lakers were Goliath tonight. The Lakers and they were just so dominant and so great. And having AD and LeBron both playing as great as they were tonight, and then you have the Lakers just shooting all of the threes they hit. I mean, the Lakers hit 15 threes tonight. And you just, I mean, again, looking at rebounds, the Lakers had 54 rebounds as opposed to Miami 36. I mean, the size advantage, ridiculous. You had KCP scoring 13 points tonight, as my computer freezes right here. Sup, David, it's good to see you, man. You had KCP scoring 13 points tonight. And a couple other good performances. I mean, KCP and Rondo, I think, both got hurt here. Hopefully, they're both okay. But KCP for 13. Danny Green has a very inconsistent night yet again. He's been that way this entire postseason, but he did score 11 points eventually. Not a good night for Dwight Howard. He only scored 2 points, but they didn't need it. Caruso, my guy, 10 points. I love this man. Plus 12. And that was really it for Miami scores tonight. But they didn't need that. They only had 2 guys score more than 20 points, but that's all they needed tonight. Alex Caruso needs to work on his free throw. All right, I'm back here. So just quick little word here as the OBS continues to bug out here. I think it's the Wi-Fi is out. That's why you can't get a great signal right now. But looking at this tonight. All right, and it looks like I'm back here. Looking at this tonight, the Lakers are too good. They're too dominant. And for Miami here to come back, it'd be amazing if Miami could come back here. But again, you're trying to figure out how they're gonna do it. You're trying to figure out how's it gonna be. Video messaging you up restart Frankie. All right. No, I'm back. It's not the video again. It's my Wi-Fi. Apologies, guys, if any live streams here. My Wi-Fi has been awful here as of late. So just bear with me if any live streams break, because we may have a lot more live streams break down here because of how bad the Wi-Fi is. But when you're looking at the Lakers tonight, it's just like you just look at how's Miami beating them, especially with these injuries. How's Miami going to beat them? You're just hoping that AD and LeBron have bad nights. You're just hoping that they just go completely silent on offense. You're just hoping for that because that's all you have. When you have the Lakers when they just outmatch you, when they're physically so much bigger and they have the supporting cast that they have. And if you again losing Dragic for that amount of time, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be very, very difficult here. And yeah, they were totally locked down. AD was fantastic as he's been this entire playoffs. And they were great from 3 in the first half, which really led them to that victory. And it was just very, very difficult here for Miami. Again, congrats to the Marlins on their first playoff win. This was a fun day of baseball, but congrats to the Marlins on their first playoff win since 2003, and I think they're going to win the World Series just because it's that kind of year. Also, right now it's 8-6 Yankees here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners on first and second. Gosh darn it, I hate this so much. Come on, Yankees, 6 more outs. Let's get through this. But sensational performance from everybody here in that Lakers team tonight. And again, you just how are they gonna do it? How are they gonna pull it off? That's I just kept watching this. I'm like, this is a total mismatch. They're totally outclassing them. They're outplaying them every step of the way, even without Miami's injuries. So if you're Miami here, just hope and pray that Dragic can come back. Hope and pray that Crowder comes back. What do you think Twins still can't win in the playoffs? Some teams just don't have it, man. And the Twins, for some reason, in the playoffs just do not have it at all. And it is frustrating to watch. And Rays big dominant win today. Yeah, and I'm hoping the Yankees can take on the Rays here. Because the Rays are the best. The Rays are the toughest team that we faced all season long. And I'd love to take them on to at least see if we can beat them. And Jonathan Loizaga is now coming into the game here. It's the bottom of the 7th, and he's coming into the game there. If you guys have any comments here, please let me know. But yeah, I'm trying to think of other comments here and other things to say. It was just this was a very by the end of the first half, you just knew. By the end of the first half, you just knew that it was not. I mean, the Lakers did have an interesting stat here in that this was the first time, and also what's scary about the Lakers, I'll get to it. The Lakers were the first team to trail by double digits and then lead by double digits at the end of the first half in a finals game since the play-by-play era began in 96-97. This was the first time the Lakers had trailed by 13 and led at the end of the first half since 1996-1997. But yes, that's what was stunning to me was how the Lakers just looked non-respondent at the beginning of the first half, and then by the end at the beginning of the first quarter, and then by the end of the first quarter, they worked on everything. It took them like 6-7 minutes to get all their craziness here fixed, and yeah, by the end of it, man. And so yeah, this is People right now are looking at Anthony Davis here. They're talking about Finals MVP, and they're looking at Anthony Davis here. There's some discussion here. Anthony Davis might get do it. Milwaukee's pitching staff has tons of injuries. What do they do? Just fight through it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do at this point is fight through all the injuries. I don't know if they'll be able to do that though. I think it's just do that with them. So yeah, any other questions, guys? Any other comments? If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day. Even though I think we're off. If the Yankees win, we're off tomorrow. Because there's wild card games, but we're not doing all those. And then there's no division series game tomorrow. So if the Yankees don't win tomorrow, we're off tomorrow. If not, then we'll figure out something. I just really care about Bills winning. It's funny how good the Bills are when I hate the second half about that game. Yeah, but you'll take it. Just take the win. Take whatever. A win's a win, man. No matter what the score is in the record books, it just counts as a win. So take the win and enjoy it. Nice to have some of you guys here in the comments. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like detailed descriptions for this game, and this game ended in the first quarter. This game ended. It started off weird in the first quarter because Miami came out rolling. I want to get the exact box score here for Miami because again, right at the beginning of the first quarter, it looked so like they were up 8-3, 10-5. At one point they were up 23. They were up 23-10 with 5.5 minutes left. Lakers took a timeout, which was huge, and then Rondo makes a jumper. Then Crowder misses it, and then Iguodala makes it 25-12, and then Tyler Hero turns the ball over, and then it becomes Tyler Hero turns the ball over. KCP hits a three. Tyler Hero misses a shot. KCP makes another three. Jay Crowder makes a three, makes it 28-18. Davis makes a layup. Duncan Robinson misses a three. KCP makes 2 free throws. KCP was big late in that first quarter. And then Duncan Robinson misses a three. Anthony Davis makes 2 free throws. Dragic misses a shot. LeBron makes 2 free throws. Derek Jones, a bad pass. LeBron steals it. Anthony Davis makes a layup. And then Anthony Davis blocks Derek Jones' a shot, and Alex Caruso makes a three. Makes it 31-28. So, yeah, the game changed there in those final 5.5 minutes after that Lakers timeout of the first quarter. That's when this game went from, all right, Miami might be able to pull this off to Lakers got this. What happened to Tim Lincecum? He just got old and injuries, man. So it's unfortunate for him, but because he was a great pitcher, but some guys they just get hurt, and there's nothing really you can do about that. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else for you guys. If not, we'll wrap things up here early. I was hoping we get some more comments, but it looks like you guys there's not that many people here. But the Lakers continue to be. You need to have time for possession in any sport. Oh yeah, absolutely. But the Lakers here, they're just so good. We've known that all year. They've been, if not, I thought the Heat have been the best team in the bubble, but if we're looking at best team all around, well, I can't even say that because best team all year I thought was like the Bucks or the Clippers. But the Lakers, of the big three, Bucks, Clippers, and Lakers, the Lakers are the only ones still remaining. The Bucks got knocked out in the second round, so did the Clippers. The Lakers have been the most consistent team. I think you could say that. They've been the best if you look at from October to October. The Lakers have been the best team in basketball, consistently. What happened to Carlos Gomez? I have no idea. I guess Carlos Gomez here. He's a former outfielder. I guess he retired. He's 34 now. Oh, he's a minor leaguer now. Also, right now it's 8-6 here in the bottom of the 7th here. As the Yankees try to close out this half inning. Again, if you guys don't have any more comments, we'll wrap things up here. But I'm trying to see, how does Miami pull this up? How does Miami get back into this? And really, the only answer is just hope Los Angeles can slow down. And win this series. They can win a game. They can win 2. But how do they win 4? Especially with the Lakers as deep as they are, as commanding as they are on the boards, and how well they are on offense, and how dynamic their top 2 superstars are. Did you hear about Marcus All leaving the NBA to play for playing Spain? Good for him. Good for him. I wish him all the best. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, they just tied the game. Oh, my gosh. This Yankees-Indians game is going to drive me up a wall. They just tied the game. My goodness. So, I guess that's it. There's no other comments here. I guess that's it. So, sorry that we had to wrap things up here early, guys, but it looks like you guys, there was a lot of people here tonight. So I guess we'll wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single day about baseball, basketball, the NFL. We talk about everything here. I will be back tomorrow, I think, if the Yankees don't win tonight. I'll be back definitely tonight. I will be back later tonight. Check back here and we will talk about Yankees and Indians game 2. Hopefully the Yankees can pull this out. If not, I'm going to be screaming on the show, and you guys. Although I think you guys like my screaming, so it actually might be an okay thing if the Yankees scream. But we'll have a Yankees reaction, and we'll have a happy home run video. We have a lot of stuff here that we're still planning on doing here. But thank you guys again so much for all the fun. I love when Matt is in the broadcasters. He's fine. He's fine. He's good though. I'd say better than good, but yeah, he's nice. All right, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Congrats to the Lakers on a huge Game 1 win tonight, and we'll see where it goes from here. The rest of the series. Game 2 Friday. We'll be live after that.